try to
get over
forget.
things like that. They would have shock treatment. They don't do that anymore too often.
Not too often. And
But-
yeah, I take a lot of different medications.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and I'm still on quite a bit of medication.
Ben?
Did they like ever put you in gas chambers and do experiments on you?
Did they ever do
Like gas chamber? We've talked a lot about the
yeah.
Holocaust and stuff like that. Did they ever do any of those? Put you in gas chambers or do any kind of experiments on you?
Yeah, they threatened to take me through.
But they didn't.
Yeah,
did they?
no. But as I said, these 5, the ones that was killed, they just had a concrete, like a coffin, and they burnt him in there.
Scott? Go ahead, Mike.
What did they do to torture you?
I don't know, you can just see it before your eyes, a bayonet constantly in your face.
And threatening to shoot you and.
A lot of it would have been a psychological torture, guys.
Mhm.
Just, yelling at you
Oh,
constantly.
yeah.
Those
Telling
kind of
you,
things.
if you have a
You didn't know
weapon
one
in
day
your
from
face all the
what
time.
was one day to the next. All you can remember is the Americans came over, they just bombed, as I said, seemed like over an hour. And that went on day and night.
Devin?
Do you have any scars from being tortured while you were in camp?
Well, I have a scar on my back, by the way, where they hit you with. But other than that, don't have any.
He doesn't like fireworks. He cannot stand the 4th of July. Fireworks going
No,
The noise reminds him of all the shooting and the war.
Kayla?
Why were your brothers discharged?
I just said that.
Where is he?
I just explained the whole thing.
No, I was gonna say before him.
Because they were the
Because they
ones
were
that were
too many.
selected. Yeah, they didn't want to take the whole entire family, so they would only take part of the family.
How did they select which ones would give them?
I don't know. They
Maybe
probably
they
just.
just
By the draft. He
Yeah,
just
I
got
mean,
picked
he
before
was
the
drafted.
other.
His older brothers might have been volunteers, and so they discharged those volunteers. and kept the
yeah,
others.
they were all drafted.
Oh, they all were.
Uh-huh.
Did they just kind of? They probably just went with like a lottery, and they said, okay, this one and this one we're discharging because we don't want them to lose the entire family.
I know my mother, well, she died young. I think a lot of that, she went through so much
Just
with
Took its
with
toll.
all this that her health just went down.
Well, and who took care of the farm then if they were all gone?
Well, Dad did what he could do. Of course, they sold off a lot of the cattle and stuff like that. He couldn't take care of it.
Annalise.
Do you have like a number tattoo?
Those are just Jews that got tattooed.
No,
Those
Good
are just the
question,
Jewish
though,
people,
those are
yeah.
Jews,
What did they beat you in?
He already showed you.
Oh, yeah.
You guys have got to pay attention. Brittany.
How did they get all the prisoners' name in the book?
Oh, they keep detailed records of everybody that were in it. So any person
Oh,
that was
yeah.
liberated, they put their names down. And it was, how do they keep track of you going to school and going to where you're going to classes and stuff like that? Whenever you moved here, how do they keep records of you? They just keep really good records. Same thing they do there. Amy.
Did the war change you at all?
Did the war change you?
why yes, it made me older. As I said, I lost my youth days. And I always had my mind made up I was going to finish high school. And I do have my diploma. I didn't go to high school, but I took a
GED.
uh-huh.
I remember you
And
studying for that.
oh yeah, I'd send send my answers and stuff in,
Mhm.
and I have my diploma.
Now tell them what you did when you had a job at the hospital. But you had
Well-
a job for a while until you couldn't work anymore.
Uh-huh. Well, when I worked in the hospital
At Washington.
at Washington, and I went in as an orderly, but I worked myself up. I had to do autopsies.
And do you do anesthesia?
Uh-huh.
Anesthesia?
I was in charge of all the options, like babies in cuvettes and all that. And I had, I was called in surgery quite a bit when they had surgery. If a anesthetist couldn't get the patient brought back, I had a machine, to set up, and I would try to get them back. Of course, lost a lot of them. But whenever I had to do all the autopsies when they died, if the family recommended one, or the doctor. And I had a nervous breakdown right at work. I went to work that morning, don't remember anything. And that was the last day I worked in the hospital.
I think I was in 4th grade then. So he didn't work anymore after that. He just couldn't.
I just kind of piddle around,
So that's how the war changed him.
But what I wanted, when I was a kid, I always wanted to be a doctor. But I never had that chance. And so that's what I said, it's important to get a good education.
Annie?
Was there anything that was good in the war that you remember?
Well, doing basic training, it was okay. We had it kind of rough, but it wasn't bad. But from that time on, it was rough.
Yeah.
Did you ever attempt to attack one of the German soldiers at the camps?
No. I never, or it isn't that you didn't want to, but I never did.
Did anybody that you were at the camp with?
There was 2 of us.
What did they do? Did they try to attack the German soldier?
Yeah,
What happened to them?
the Americans, they were punished.
How are they punished?
You had to handle them with kid gloves.
Make sure you didn't offend them or do anything that would make them angry with you.
Yeah, yeah.
Ben?
Did you actually even shoot anybody in the Battle of the Bulge?
The what?
Did you ever shoot anybody? Did you ever shoot anybody during the Battle of the Bulge?
Oh, why, yeah. Yeah, we were constantly shooting. As I said, we killed our own men. Because you was fighting side by side. And you just didn't hear what was in front of you. You just shot and
Guys, the Battle of the Bulge was just such a quick and massive offensive, that it just pushed in, and lots of American soldiers were overrun. They didn't know where the Germans were. So if they heard anything coming over from this way, they would just be firing. And so that's a lot of times they would end up killing their own men.
yeah.
You guys have any more questions? Did you guys learn a little bit?
Yeah.
I am sorry I didn't make notes and stuff.
Oh no, you did fantastic. We really enjoyed it, didn't I? Guys, did you guys enjoy this?
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, thank you very much.